Yeah. Huh? Yes, yes, yes. Oh, that's huge! That is huge! I don't think it was that big. That's freaking massive! Oh, I cannot believe it!
So Ocean and I just did another trip away recently. We had an awesome time again, as we always do when we go away, and like always, I was pretty keen to try and chase some dogtooth tuna again, and try to get a little bit of redemption from my previous trip away, where it was really difficult and pretty hard and frustrating seeing some great fish but not getting one of those really good fish in the boat. The trip didn't start that great. My friend's boat, he ended up having an issue with his boat, cracking the hull and it flooding with water. So it really, the first few days, it wasn't looking very promising, and I had to scramble around to find an appropriate boat and someone that was going to be willing to take us out. And that took a couple of days to get that sorted, and I kind of just lost a bit of hope that things would work out this trip. I didn't want to have too much expectations, so I thought I'd just take this how it comes, and if it works out and we get out, great. If not, I was just going to make sure I enjoyed myself with Ocean anyway. So in the first hour, I managed to shoot and stone a nice 16 kilo dogtooth, which was great. Awesome to get one in the boat, and I was stoked with that.
Or maybe 15?
About an hour or so after that, I had a larger one come in, around 25 kilos. He came right in close and also managed to stone him too, which was pretty cool. So I had a 16 and a 25 kilo fish in the boat, and I was wrapped. I thought, this is great. Probably more than I expected on my first day after things going wrong. Now I'm really devastated also. I had another GoPro in the boat where Ocean and Jaya were videoing from the boat's perspective, and I had some awesome footage from me capturing the dogtooth and some really cool footage afterwards. And I'm devastated, but the SD card corrupted and I actually lost all those files, so I apologise for the lack of diverse footage on this video, because I'm purely just going off the footage I have from the GoPro that I use in the water, because that's all I had to run off. So a little bit upset about that, but yeah, technical issues, you gotta love them. I thought I'll keep diving for another couple of hours or another hour or so until the tide was scheduled to change. kept diving the same area, and the tide had just changed, and it was just starting to kind of push me a little bit off the reef. And I was like swimming to the edge, and I made a dive, and I reckon about 14 or 15 metres down when I was almost going to bail out of the dive. I thought, oh, I'm not really on the reef, it's pushing me off, I think I might just call it and go home. And off in the distance I could just see a bit of life and just kind of make out the colour of the wall or the drop off. I thought, oh, stuff it, I'll go down anyway, and you know, I might call it after this. So I dove down to like kind of mid-20s, and then I stuck my head up, and there he was. Big lead fish with a few small ones under it. And at this stage I thought it was only about 45 kilos. And he was already swimming away and angling away, and I would never normally take this shot, but I thought, oh, he's not massive. I'm going to see what this gun's capable of with a longer shot. So I aimed high, took the shot, and he took off. Well, this thing's probably going to tear out in about a minute. I was not convinced with the shot whatsoever. The floats went down out into the abyss. I couldn't see them. I thought, oh, these things, there's no way it's going to hold on here. And they were out of sight for maybe 30 or so seconds, and they popped up, and he was still on. Oh yeah! Oh. That's a doggy. Oh, far out. I was almost going to bail on me dive. I thought I was off the edge. Just saw some life out there. Thought I'll keep going, and I saw this head started drifting away. I took a super long shot. It didn't even go through.
Pulled both my floats down, couldn't see a thing. Had to wait, they finally come up. Oh my goodness. The big doggy, bro. Yoo-hoo! Yep.
And when I shot it, I thought it was 45 kilos. And when I started pulling it up and I could see it, and I was going to look at putting in a second shot, I thought, oh, maybe it's like 50, 55 kilos. It's a good fish. Put a shot in it, pulled it up, and when it started getting closer and closer, I thought, oh, I reckon that's 60. That's a big fish. That's over 60. And then when I got in the boat, and the way I actually react when I'm looking at the fish in the boat, I was like, maybe that's 65, 70. And yeah, put on the scales, 71 kilos. I did not think it was that big, so absolutely stoked. Every time I see these fish, every time I get to take one, I'm so grateful. I'll never get sick of seeing them in the water. They've got such a presence.
Oh! Daddy.
Yeah. Oh man.
He's fat.
He's huge.
Look at that head.
Asen king
I'll get scared.
Asen.
I get scared because the float is like gone.
I couldn't see them.
Oh, you see under what?
They were gone. They were like 30, 40 metres down.
Such a great fish to see. Such an awesome fish to be able to like shoot and fight and land and they taste amazing. So extremely grateful to be able to take another one. And the addiction continues. So hope you guys enjoy this video. Pretty stoked with this one, so enjoy.